Real Spill 601.
Yeah. This is real spill, real deal, knockout Holyfield. This no kill bill, get real, we really on the field. Blood, sweat, and tears, steady spill as we make the real. And no blocking shots, we always hot like Harden with the steel. We gon' rebound like we build, catching bombs like Tyreek Hill. Hard work gonna make the meal, sticking by to give me chills. Upper echelon, who? Young, Lacy, Miles, and Phil. Just some dapper duns, having fun while speaking on the real. Ayy, real spill, get your news here. Yeah, we top tier. And we ain't got no fear. Hey, what you wanna see? We gon' be on your TV. Catch us Monday back to Monday, bringing news right to your seat. And you know how it be. Yeah, you know how it be. Catch us Monday with the live. We've been prepping since like 5. Or just catch us on the podcast. You'll find it a real surprise. Cause it's real spill, real deal. Knockout Holyfield. There's no kill bill. Get real, we really on the field. Blood, sweat, and tears, steady spill as we make the real. And no blocking shots, we always hot like Harden with the steel.
Hey, Phil, the marshmallows still gonna swell up, right?
We still talking about these marshmallows?
We still talking about it.
Come on, man. I'm not trying to hear that no more.
We gonna hear about it.
We're not.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, okay.
Hey guys, settle down. Let's save it for the show.
It's about to get real.
He's back.
How y'all doing? All right, welcome to the show, man. It's your boy Real Spill. I got my guys, Yuan, Nichols, and Larry Lacey on the show, man.
Deon, you know what I'm saying.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome back to Real Spill 601, your favorite sports show. You got me, your host, Yuan Nichols. As y'all seen, man, Real Spill is back, man.
Sir,
He's back.
We back.
Larry Legend over here, man. You know how we do it.
Got Eric and Jordan. Eric and Jordan.
Got some good topics, man. We're going to go ahead and get right down to it. Serious matters. Yesterday, a decision on the NFL punishment for Deshaun Watson was made by private arbiter Sue Bird in response to Deshaun Watson's multiple sexual assault allegations. Deshaun Watson was suspended for 6 weeks without pay due to these detriments. I want to ask you guys, what are your thoughts about this 6-game suspension?
Oh, man. First off, man, I got to say it. I'm glad to be back right here, man.
Yeah, man.
Been a little minute, man. Shout out to everybody in Connecticut, man. Especially Emily, Scott, Amon, those guys that really helped me become a better person. I appreciate y'all very much.
I'm glad you're back.
To the topic of discussion. How do I feel about Deshaun Watson suspension? If I'm going to be just totally honest with you, I really thought that they were going to give Deshaun Watson a year. I'm just going to, and not me hating on whatever Deshaun Watson did, you know, that or what they said he did. You know, I'm not looking at it like that. I'm looking at it as the NFL being a business, and with all this attention that it's bringing to the NFL, it's kind of like something that I feel that they're trying to go ahead and get this behind them and move on to the next thing, because at first the allegations was crazy, and then the Texans got involved with their organization. Then once the Texans got involved, you got to think about now is the NFL as a whole, what's really going on.
Yeah.
And so, you know, they said a year, and Deshaun Watson people, they feel like they were winning in this, and they fought for him to get 6 games. So,
Yeah.
I mean, with that being said, if it's just 6 games.
Do you feel like he deserved those 6 games? Or you feel like he deserved more?
To be honest, I would if it was me, I would have gave him a year.
Another year, back to back.
I would have just gave him a year. I mean, you got to think.
Yesterday, you was wanting him to get a year too, though.
I'm just saying.
I'm just being honest. I mean, with everything that was going on and how bad this looks for the NFL as a whole, right. I feel like when you look at that aspect, I gotta put my foot down. You know what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying.
And so, in this instance, yeah, I would have gave him a year. But if he got 6 games, he got 6 games. Be grateful for it. Move on. You know what not to do. Don't put yourself in that situation no more.
Right.
And play football.
It's my turn.
Yeah, man, she'll go.
So, Deshaun Watson, he's my boy. He's one of my boys in the league. Like, you know, my ride with QBs, you know, I got a short list who I ride for.
He's ever been a Deshaun Watson guy?
You've never been a Deshaun Watson guy.
He one of my boys.
I remember you told me he was better than. I remember you told me that Dak Prescott was better than Deshaun Watson.
He is, but he's still. He's
better than Deshaun Watson.
Listen, this is another topic. We talking about Deshaun. But look, Deshaun is one of my boys. As like with A-Rod, Dak, Lamar, Cam. He's one of the boys that I really ride for. For him to be suspended 6 games is absurd. We got guys like Calvin Ridley, who gets suspended a whole year. Josh Gordon, 25 plus games. Your boy Ben get penalized.
He had 6 games.
6 games. 6 games.
6 games. He had 6 games.
So, and they gave Deshaun Watson 6 games. I know he took a year off last year, but it's an 18 game season. I would have gave him half that. I would have suspended him 8 games. Give him an extra 2 more games, the next 6 games, because he had to break a whole year. Okay, he wanted out, but that's not punishment. He wanted out. So the league gave him some slack, some leeway with that, because he been gone, like you said, a year yesterday.
Yeah,
but I would have gave, like I said, it's an 18 game season. I would have gave him a knocked on extra 2 more games, made it 8, split in the half. He come back, rocking and rolling. Jacoby Brissett, he gonna surprise some people, bro. This is the time.
I like Jacoby.
I like Jacoby too. He got that ring that we gonna call the Mickey Mouse ring, because the boy, who was the quarterback, Tom Brady. But he got a ring. He was on the right system.
He played that year though. He played. He had like a 4-5 week stretch. He only lost 1 game.
And Jimmy G played too.
Yeah.
So it's still in my book a Mickey Mouse ring for him. But he got the experience though.
Yeah.
They gave him a job at Indiana and Miami. So this is gonna be the breakout year. He kind of like Teddy Bridgewater. If he do good, he will be a starting quarterback from some scrub team next year. Only if he do well. If he don't do well, he will be a backup. He just gonna ride paycheck to paycheck, living good. But Deshaun Watson, I want to see you back on the field, please. As far as we know, you ain't done nothing. Just stay your nose off all the nonsense and focus on football. It's time to see if you really worth that bag or not. I know you worth it, but it's time to prove your doubters wrong and go on and do what you gotta do. And lead the Cleveland Browns sorry organization back to the glory days when they had Jim Brown and Jake Delhomme, them guys.
That's a long time ago.
We know. But I want to see Deshaun Watson do what Baker Mayfield couldn't do. And that's beat the Steelers and go farther than the first round of playoffs. Or second round of playoffs.
Yeah, so I'm agree with you on the 8 game suspension. I'm not gonna say like I really wanted to see him 8 games. Honestly, for me, as being just on the fan base side of it, on seeing the best product coming out, I really was hoping for the least amount of suspension as possible. Not on the fact of the allegation, just to see him play. Deshaun Watson is a amazing talent in the league. Arguably a top 5-7 talent when it comes to him being able to use his feet and his arm accurately and throw down the field, which we will get into later. Just going on to it though, let's just dive into this whole situation. So first off, with this punishment and everything, a lot of people are upset. As they've been upset that he got 6 games instead of the whole season, whole year. I mean, for me, my thought process was he really served a year. He served a year really last year, in all honesty, and then he came back and he's still finna serve 6 years. But 6 weeks. I said 6 years. But what you gotta look at into this is this though. The person that gave out the suspension was a private arbiter, Sue Bird. The reason that was instilled was because owners, most importantly, Jerry Jones had came to Roger Goodell a while ago on getting him to step back away from enforcing punishments onto players. Because you think about it, the last time Roger Goodell, the commissioner of the NFL, was back into it, giving out punishments, this was during the Ray Rice and Adrian Peterson times. And when he gave out for punishment, they were to the most harshest and swiftest hand that he had during those times. But I believe what happened was he stepped back. They got a private arbiter, so then it wouldn't, when the suspension came out, this wouldn't be on the NFL, because I think this all was on perception. By getting that private arbiter, she is a judge, Sue Bird. She is a federal judge. What she wrote in her 16-page file on a decision, she put down basically though that she can't be the one to give out a year's suspension because of what the NFL is asking her to do. The bylaws that they have made when they signed the CBA with the NFLPA, the Players Association, were granted, showed that even with the multiple egregious actions that were filed against Deshaun, which she basically in that file basically agreed that he probably should have been suspended for at least a year or more. But due to the bylaws of that contract that they've had with CBA, the right amount of punishment was 6 games, as it was stated in the bylaws. So she wasn't going to be the one to change those bylaws. That's not her position. She's just a judge. She's just the private arbiter, which is what they decided to do to kind of get the NFL hands off of it. So it wouldn't be as much, ridicule and pushback on the decision moving forward. But what I have to say with the people that are upset is this, though. At one point, people were having problems when Roger Goodell was putting his punishments on when it comes to these situations. They were having a problem with it being too harsh, being too long. Then they're saying, no, he's putting himself too close to these situations. Now he stepped back. A private arbiter has put these decisions down, and now we still have problems. But that isn't really on her. That's on just the bylaws of the NFL and everything like that. But yeah, all this was a perception thing. Deshaun Watson is only going to lose $350,000. His base salary this year, the Browns made it set up to where no matter how many games he lost, he was going to lose only a small portion of his contract. I think he's only making base salary wise this year was only be like $700,000 to $800,000. Like he's losing only $350,000 out of $239 million guaranteed. So that's nothing. He's not worried about that. But what this says to me is, times are different. I understand that it's going to be certain perceptions with it. The NFL does have 3 days starting yesterday, 3 days to change the suspension. Goodell can step in and add more games to the suspension. Do I think he will? Yesterday, I believed he would. But now I'm leaning towards that they will not add more games due to the fact that there has been pushback, but I don't think it's not on a large scale.
Right.
And seeing that it's like that, I think that they're going to go ahead and move forward with a 6-game suspension and just move on past it. They may see flack here and there over the few months, even now with the new information we're dealing with the Miami Dolphins. But I think he knows now that this still is the largest growing American sport franchise. They're going to continue to make money and revenue. When we have an overtime game, big overtime game, big soon, all that stuff is going to technically be behind us, even though it is not. Now, I'm not here to determine guilty and unguilty, as we stated the last time we talked about Deshaun Watson. I'm not going to get into that. But just real quick, what I want to say, though, what this really speaks to me, though, is Steelers are going to be last in the division now. The Browns now only have 6 games out of 18. Deshaun Watson will be out. Jacoby Brissett. Best case scenario, 4-2. Best case scenario 4-2. If they come out as 3-3, they're fine. They're good. They're straight. As long as they don't come out of here 1-5 or 1-5 or 2-4, they're good. The 3-3 and up, they're fine.
The toughest teams on that 6-game period are the Steelers and Chargers, not your Steelers. Not your Steelers.
And when you look at the divisions, you got to. For me, last year showed it. In every division, just about every division, the best quarterback won that division. We know for sure Kenny Pickett or Mitchell Trubisky, whatever one y'all want to throw out there, they're not it. They're not better than Joe.
We know Mitchell
they're not better than Lamar, and they're not better than Deshaun. So
Mitchell not even better than Jacoby. I'm gonna be real. He's not.
So all I'm saying is this.
You ride with your new quarterbacks?
I know they probably did not like the suspension at all. Steelers and Steelers fans, I'm pretty sure
tell you right
they were hoping for more games.
I knew Steelers was done when they took their ketchup down.
Tell you what the Steelers was worried about?
What?
Not Deshaun. We don't care what happens. We playing the Browns, not Deshaun Watson. He's one player. He is one player, and I promise.
But that's the most important player.
And he has to go against one of the best defenses in the league. And we got everybody back.
Are you
and we got additions. We got Miles Jack in middle now. I want you to try that. And we got Levi Wallace.
Hold up. One need Miles Jack. One need Miles Jack.
What you mean?
He ain't been good since UCLA.
No, last year
in Jacksonville.
Bad season. Last year was his only bad season. And
Come on.
He was injured.
We all know who you're hardened down on the Steelers. Hold on.
On his team.
You want to start early. You've been hold on. He been fishing. He been fishing too long.
Yeah.
Hey, look. Hold on. Calm down.
No, let me tell you something.
We all know who your best DB is, who a real life Steeler, and that's Fitzpatrick. If he gone,
but let's be real though, Fitzpatrick had a subpar year last year. We're not finna say he had a good year.
And what? Fitzpatrick and White, the only ones, the only riders.
You saying that because he didn't have 8 or 9 interceptions like his first season.
Okay, so the Steelers bottom the standards are standard.
He didn't have 8 or 9 interceptions, but he was leading in tackles. He was top 3 in tackles. Top 3. What you mean? He was our savior every game.
All I'm saying.
I'm glad you said it. I'm glad. What you said? Hold on. Your savior every game.
We pay our savior. You tell me that.
Y'all pay what? You didn't pay Fitzpatrick. You didn't pay Fitzpatrick. If not, he's gonna go. You know he like to demand trades.
We paid TJ Watt last year, and when we paid him, what he went and did? What he
he do?
Defensive player
of course.
He got defensive player of the year.
I would have gave it. I really would have given it to Aaron Donald.
Y'all hating anyway, bro.
I would have given it to Aaron Donald.
Why deserve his money? Don't get me wrong.
They would have gave it to Myles Garrett too.
Yes.
Neither one guy.
I had Aaron Donald.
Why deserve this money? I can't even knock it. He played good.
What you mean? Marcus Fitzpatrick deserved it.
He do.
He earned every dollar, dog.
I'm telling you this: if he don't get his money, he gonna demand a trade. You know he known for that. You know Fitzpatrick. You know he known for demand trades. He got on out of Miami. He'll get on out of Pittsburgh.
He love Pittsburgh. Trust me, he ain't going nowhere. We fit his culture.
But check this out though. Check this out. Y'all defense, whatever, legit or whatever you want to say.
What your offense gonna do?
The Browns, they defense legit.
Stacked.
What they got?
Their defense legit. D-line.
Garrett, they got Clowney back.
DBs.
They got one corner. What else?
They're behind.
They got your boy for LSU. They got Ward. They got Ward. They got your other boy.
They got Ward. That's it.
And they got your other boy.
Williams not even playing. The
Ravens. They're almost going to the division. The Ravens. Their defense is pretty comparable.
You know how Humphries.
Most of their guys were hurt last year.
And they got my boy. They got my boy Darius Smith. They got my boy.
Most of their DBs were hurt. They had their front.
They got Humphries. They got Peters. Peters coming back, and they got Darius Smith.
The Bengals. You know what?
The Bengals got their defense.
They're good.
Everybody get better every year. They got to keep that same energy.
Though, let's just say the defense wise, y'all, whoever top, but we can pretty say defenses are kind of close. Y'all defenses are kind of close.
We all know Steelers can go shoot out.
When it come to offense, we know the Bengals are miles ahead. The Browns are miles ahead. Now the Ravens,
miles ahead. Hey, my boy Lamar love to play Pittsburgh. He love to play Pittsburgh. We
have Lamar Jackson. When has he beat us?
He love to play Pittsburgh.
We have Lamar Jackson in our back pocket. Guess what? Joe Burrow, I'm sorry to say it, but now you are my rival, and we got something for you. We got something. And hold on. Last but not least, if Jacoby Brissett he come out there to our new stadium, we gonna show.
There ain't no new stadium. Y'all just took the ketchup sign on.
Time out.
What new stadium?
I don't know if y'all know this, but when he was with the Colts, we had him in our back pocket. All
I know, if it's a shootout.
He threw Minka 2 interceptions. Bro. He loved throwing them. If
it's a shootout,
oh my God.
If it's a shootout for shootout. Pittsburgh is going last every time.
Yeah, they're gonna lose every shootout. But they don't want to shootout. They don't want to shootout.
They're not winning no shootout.
We don't do shootout. We don't do shootout. We want you to earn your dub.
Hey, look. Then your boy Nige gonna say, I ain't wearing no visor this year. What they gonna do? That don't make no sense.
We want you to look us in the eyes, and when you fold, we can say, I told you.
How long is Najee gonna last?
Yes. Because y'all gonna bang him up. They gonna bang him up. This ain't Alabama.
I can guarantee you right now, we will not be running him to the ground. We have some of the. I think
who your boy? The wide receiver? You think Deontay Johnson?
Don't you dare.
I think we got one of the best rookie class wide receiver groups in the league. George Pickens and Calvin Austin, they're going to make a huge.
But hold on, y'all.
No, we're not riding no rookie. All we doing is adding.
We all know who you
think. Claypool, he coming back, and when Deontay Johnson get his paycheck, it's a wrap for you.
That's a scrub. That's a scrub right there. Deontay Johnson. That's a scrub. scrub. Can't gonna get it.
All I'm gonna say is this though: rookie receivers they usually do well when they have a veteran quarterback. That's kind of comparable.
Ben gone. Ben is gone.
Jamar Chase with Joe Burrow, but. What y'all got thrown to him though? Mitch
gonna be straight. Mitch Trubisky. This what y'all.
Mitch overthrow deep balls. What are you talking about? Allen Robinson saved Mr. Trubisky. Come on.
We got about 3 guys that can save Trubisky.
They're not Allen Robinson. None of them guys are Allen Robinson.
We don't need Allen.
Hey, look. That running stuff Mr. Trubisky do is dead in that division. You know it's dead.
Yeah. And what you gonna? You know what?
My division couldn't do it. My division couldn't do that.
Don't take us a commercial, man.
All right, now coming back, we're going to talk about the Dolphins and Tua Tagovailoa, Lacey's favorite guy.
That's the guy, Tua. I ride with them left-handers, man.
SGECOVIDsolutions.com is paving the way forward for a safer city government delivering cutting-edge biosecurity and biosafety protocols developed internationally by top virologists and scientists using an all-natural cleaning solution, killing COVID-19 on contact like no other product on the international market. For more information, please call 1-800-281-9080 or visit us online at SGECOVIDsolutions.com. Let SGECOVIDsolutions.com provide innovative rapid facilities testing and world-class state-of-the-art biorisk safety protocols for all of your coronavirus needs. Call 1-800-281-9080 or visit us online at sgecovidsolutions.com.
Do you have something to say? Do you want your voice heard? Join the We Believe Global lineup. Be the star of your own show. For more info, call 800-492-5186, option number 1, or visit online at webelieve.global. Advertise on WeBelieve.global, a brand new digital media platform. Share your brand with our audience on our many global live stream TV broadcasts and over the radio. For more info, visit WeBelieve.global or call 800-492-5186, option 1.
Welcome back, everyone. Staying in NFL on the AFC side of things. Over this offseason, the Miami Dolphins have upgraded their roster and their offense by adding notable key pieces such as star receiver Tyreek Hill. The Dolphins now have arguably the 2 fastest receiver duo in the league with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. Many feel like this year would be a make or break year for Tua Tagovailoa, which I also agree would be a make or break year.
Oh, make or break.
This is a make or break for him.
It's a lot of make or break years.
Guys,
trust me.
Do you think Tua will make the Dolphins a contender this year? Like, it's your boy. You start off, man.
I can't wait to hear this.
The correct answer is yes. Tua Tagovailoa, Tua T. Okay? Tua T is the man. He proved people wrong at Alabama. He should have won a Heisman now. He should have won a Heisman. He stepped in when Jalen Hurts, also my boy, couldn't perform well. And he stepped in and Tua stepped in and made big time plays, and big time players make big time plays in the NCAA championship game, and they beat their boy Georgia. So I have no doubt that Tua, when it rises up to the top, his performance gonna rise up to the top. Okay, he got hurt, thumb injury, his first 2 years. But look, my boy Tua beat all these guys, top players. Beat Joe Burrow. Beat Justin Herbert.
That rookie year, right?
Rookie year.
Okay, I'm glad. No,
he should have went number 1 now. He should have went number 1, but he didn't.
I'm cool with that.
He didn't. But look, I don't have to worry about nothing. Tua is built for it tough. He's a Samoan. He got it in his blood. I don't have to worry about it. He got Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill said, forget being with Patrick Mahomes. Even though Patrick Mahomes is one of the best players in this sport. Of course.
Better than Tua.
I don't know why Tyreek. I don't know why.
He took the money.
I don't know why Tyreek did that, but he said, "I'm going for." He going for money.
Tua was the more accurate quarterback. That's what Tyreek said,
and I ain't mad at him. Hey, everybody done said left-handers really is a hidden gem over right-handers. Hey, I heard that. That's a word from the wise right there. But look.
Come on, man.
Look, we got Tyreek Hill. You got Waddle, a route machine, and he got hands.
Waddle nice.
You got the boy, you got what you call it, from the running back from 49ers. Tough. No, I'm talking about Moses.
Oh, yeah.
He ran the ball down my throat. I know what he can do. When he with the 49ers.
Balls.
I'm talking about my team throw.
I know, man.
Hey,
What you talking about?
What you talking about?
they beat us bad that year.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
And-
do that. They do that to y'all every year.
We watched it.
They do that. They do that to y'all every year.
Every year
They do that to y'all
somehow
every
they
year.
always running it down the Packers' throat.
They do that
It
every
shouldn't
year.
have happened last year, but
Right.
hey,
Come on.
But look, then they got a tight end that's nasty.
Gesicki.
A upcoming tight end. He's nasty. And then I don't have to question the Dolphins' defense.
Ooh, they got them weapons,
the
man.
defense is
Dolphins
the
got
defense
them
is loaded.
weapons, huh?
But look,
Can't
Tua, they got a tough schedule now. I ain't gonna
They
even
got them
I ain't gonna even cap to you. They got a tough schedule. They gotta play feel sorry boys. at Miami. In the Gardens. In the Gardens.
You like Miami, dog.
Miami Vice. Miami Vice. Hey, look.
For you.
Grand Theft Auto. When them, it's gonna be interceptions after interceptions up there. I call that game Grand Theft Auto. Book it, and you know money good. And look,
You know, I
we
can't
can really do that bet. We can do that bet for that game. We locked in. We locked in. We locked in.
What's the wager, guys?
The
What's the
wa-
wager?
We ain't gotta talk about
let's
The wages is
What the wages?
if the Dolphins lose, my beard gotta go to a goatee.
Yeah.
But if the Dolphins
if
win,
the Dolphins win, I gotta
he
get a high top fade.
High top fade with a part. With a part. With a part. You good with that?
I get the high top fade.
With a part. If not, the wages out. The wages out.
Part.
Bet. That's the wages.
Say less. We locked in.
We locked in. We locked in.
man.
We locked in. The Dolphins gotta play the Bills twice, the Patriots twice. They gotta play his division. So they got a tough schedule, but I feel like Tua gonna get the job done. And I feel like it's gonna be a 10 game, 11 game year. I can see them getting a wild card. Most definitely.
Well, first off, I just want to say that since Tua came in for your boy
Hold on,
Hurts,
real quick though. You said wild card, so they gonna be a contender as a wild card?
Yeah. I don't see them winning the division. It's gonna be a wild card for sure.
Okay.
okay,
a sleeper.
so first
A sleeper.
off, I haven't seen Tua where it's time we need a dub. We need to win.
Right.
We need to win a game.
Right.
To win it all, we need to win this game right here.
You ain't never seen two.
I haven't seen that since he subbed in for Jalen Hurts. When the level playing field was equal, where his team matched the others.
Yeah.
LSU 2019. LSU 2019. Where
Where they play the game at? Where they play the game at? Where they play the game
They
at?
played in Alabama. They played in Alabama. Whoever won that game was gonna win it all.
True. I
What
agree.
happened?
I agree.
What happened, yeah? Can you tell me what happened?
He was banged
They
up.
lost.
He was banged
Joe.
up.
They lost.
Joe
As
Burrow.
a matter of fact, the very first drive, this how I knew that Tua was not it. He fumbled in the red zone,
Yeah.
running the ball.
He did.
That right there showed me so much. He ain't cut for it, coach. He not cut for it. When the light's big and bright,
Excuse me?
he running.
Excuse me?
You doggone right I just
Did you
said.
just say that?
Yeah, you doggone right I did. Next off, for you to even say that he should have won Heisman or even got first round draft pick over Joe Burrow,
Yeah,
who
nah.
had arguably the best
greatest
college
season
season
of all time.
ever out of anybody that plays college football.
Okay.
All time.
Man,
You are out of your mind.
Tua
I'm
got
not done.
Tua got
I didn't-
snubbed
I didn't say-
by Trevor and Joe. He got snubbed. He got snubbed.
Trevor beat him though, didn't he?
Trevor beat him.
Trevor
He got
beat
beat
him.
by Trevor and Joe.
He got
beat
one
by
though.
both.
He got one
No,
though.
he got beat by both.
Okay.
He got beat
He
by
got beat by both.
But in the NFL, he undefeated.
What?
He undefeated against them
His
boys.
rookie season? Who? Are you
Undefeated.
serious?
Undefeated.
Who did Deshaun play against? Was that Hurts?
Nah. Deshaun played against Jameis. McCarron. AJ McCarron. It wasn't too.
That would.
Yeah.
But with that being said, the track record it clearly shows. Even in his play now, we're talking about a guy who was getting subbed out second quarter, dog. He was
Okay.
getting subbed out second quarter.
Flores won a two quarterback
we
system
talk-
with
no, no, no.
Fitzmagic and Tua.
we talk about- we
first
talk-
in, Fitzpatrick came in as a reliever.
we talking about a-
Okay.
Hold on, Lace, hold on.
Hey, bro, I'm talking, bro. I wasn't saying nothing when you were doing.
Okay, but I'm backing up my facts.
You had your time. You had your time.
That's how it works. Lace.
Respect me, dog. Respect me.
Go ahead.
Now, like I was saying,
Yeah.
this guy Tua, man, the track record shows he depends on his defense. His defense gets about 21 points a game. They get turnover after turnover.
That's grind games, ain't it? That's grind games, ain't it?
They get 2.5 sacks a game, and they can get an interception and a forced fumble for 14 games straight.
They got one of the deadliest corner duos in the game.
The defense is fifth in scoring. Fifth.
That means they hire them boys like that.
That means that the whole team, they not looking towards Tua to get them any type of win.
No. Who's the quarterback of the team? Ain't this a dub? Ain't this a grind game? It's still a dub.
No, he wasn't the reason that was winning. That's what you're not understanding. And now that you got Tyreek Hill, that they just paid all this money to, and you got Jalen Waddle, so now you got two of the fastest guys in the league, right?
Right.
You got an up-and-coming tight end, right? You got a running back that's kind of good with a great defense, but now all the pressure comes down to one guy. His name is Tua T. Tua T, like you said. And I can tell you right now, I see it. He gonna fold. He gonna fold and run.
And you know what?
You know how people got fight or flight.
Yeah.
He running, dog.
Hey, look.
He not fighting. He flight, dog.
You know, Tua nickname. His nickname is.
And this the other thing. He got to see the Bills twice.
Yeah,
I just said it.
See New England twice. Yeah. I can tell you right now.
They might split that.
I can tell you right now. The Bills, that's a sweep. The Bills sweeping the Dolphins. The Dolphins can split with New England.
They'll split.
But that's it. I see the Dolphins maybe gonna be in second or third in the division. And
that's fine.
But the thing is, if
they're gonna beat your boys. They're gonna beat your boys.
The wild card. That's it. That's the farthest the ceiling gonna get.
That's their ceiling.
That's their ceiling.
Man, I can see them being. I can see them being Tennessee Titans, bro. AFC champion, AFC game sleeper.
The Titans. You're right. That
because the Titans and the Dolphins, they both got everything they need, but one thing missing. They got a trash QB, Tannehill, garbage. And when it come down to a fourth quarter, I can't depend on Tua or Tannehill.
I put Tua over Tannehill.
They gonna choke and throw.
I put Tua over Tannehill.
They gonna choke. But
look, Tua's nickname is Rocket Power. If you don't know what Rocket Power is, Rocket Power.
How's he a rocket
power? It came on Nickelodeon back in the day.
He ain't got a rocket arm, though.
He's got an accurate rocket arm.
No,
rocket power.
He doesn't have a rocket.
Tua's name is Rocket Power.
No.
He underthrows.
Yes.
He underthrows.
His name.
I'm gonna let you go on talk.
Tua T.
We locked in now. We locked in now.
You know we locked in.
Hey, that's a prime time game. I looked at it. 7:20 NBC. And you know where we're gonna be at. You know where we're gonna be at.
Can't wait.
Hey, so Tua T. whatever, man. He really Tua F because he's gonna probably be Tua Fold this season.
Rocket Power.
Yeah, Lacey call him Rocket Power and all that. So let's just dive into this, though. Do I think that the Dolphins will be a contender? No. Let's be real. Tyreek Hill chose the team not because of Tua, but because of the money. That's why he came over.
And I love how he's backing him up. I love how he's backing him up.
Tyreek Hill been starting to get on my nerves. He steady running his mouth. Talking about it's like Waffle House. We all gonna be open. Let's see if he can get you the ball then. Let's see if he can get you the ball then since you open. Let's just see if they can get you the ball like that.
He got the best DBs, one of the best duos. He gonna get that work. Man. So it's gonna make him better. It's gonna make him better.
But
I know your boys ain't got the best DBs.
But it's another weakness about the Dolphins too.
All I'm saying though is this though. Tua, his numbers, if you look at it, they might speak that he might be an accurate quarterback. But anybody can be accurate if you're throwing 5-10 yards down the field all the time. He's not that guy. If you look last season, you made him throw the ball downfield. It was conservative. He was never
nickel and diamond. I love that game. I love a nickel and down offense.
But check this out though.
Works every time.
Tua was 27 in the league in pass yards.
Thank you, coach.
23rd in touchdowns, and he had 16 touchdowns to 10 interceptions. Had a 49.1 QBR. That was 18th in the league out of 32 quarterbacks. 18th. So he's really a little bit below average. That's really what he is.
You right.
He's a little bit below average quarterback.
How you see it.
Let's be real. When you in Alabama and you got nothing but track stars around you, and the team is 8 times out of 10 the teams you play are they're not nowhere near how the pieces like you should beat them if you got a comfortable quarterback. We've seen Alabama win with guys that are not even in the league at QB. Right. And like Phil said, when he's seen teams in college that were close or like him,
equal playing field.
When guys looking at him, they not getting it. He's not getting it.
He's not getting it. He's not cutting it.
So one year, when Joe was scrubby, two of them went to Yo Trap when they clocked the gates and they beat the crap out of LSU. So don't give me no. Oh, he had 1 year that was rebuttal and. He got his payback game.
But yeah,
I'm not trying to hear that.
But yeah, though. Oh, here quick though. Like you was talking about that. He beat Joe and Justin Herbert that rookie year. Let's be real. We all know that rookie year who had the best overall team, the Dolphins. But that same rookie year, Tua got benched 2-3 times by Ryan Fitzpatrick. He started the game, and they sat him down.
Second
they
quarter,
sat him down.
Starter and reliever.
They sat him down. They sat him down because he was stinking it up.
You dog.
They sat him down because he was stinking it up.
Started closer.
The same rookie year. That's the same rookie year he's talking about.
Started closer. Started closer.
Let's be real. Tua is really an undersized quarterback. He's not that athletic. He's not the guy that's gonna kill you with his legs. He's an arm guy. I will give him that. He has accuracy, but he lacks power in his arm. What Tua really is, I feel like what we're gonna really see down the line is a backup quarterback. That's really what I think that's what I think Tua is a backup quarterback. Tua is a good guy, says all the right things in the press conference and all that. But I just think when it comes down to it, we talk about ability and on what you do in this league. And my opinion, for what I've seen, I don't see it. He has, like Phil said, all the pressure. Like Lacey said, he got the two fast receivers, the tight end Gesicki, got a running back. He has everything he needs. That's why this year is make or break for him. There's no excuses. Excuses. And real quick, he gets hurt every year though. He's not durable. He's too little. He's too small. So I have a lot of concerns when it comes to Tua.
I can tell you right now, yeah.
I just don't see it for him. I don't think he's a star.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. If Tua does not get them to a wild card, if he
that's a ceiling though. Ceiling's a wild card.
You gotta realize that the Bills and New England, they're not gonna just give it up. Like New England not going for third. Yeah, they want second. They're not. Bills winning that division.
Yeah, the Bills winning the division.
We all know that.
They fighting for second. The Dolphins got to go through New England.
They gonna split. They might split both games. They might split both teams.
New England not sweet. New England is not sweet. They have their defense is legit.
They got split.
Their defense is top 15, bro. And they got N'Keal Harry coming back. They picked up a couple guys in the rookie draft.
No, N'Keal Harry going to the Bears.
He going to the Bears.
Bro.
Either way, guess who they got at coach? Bill Belichick.
We know who they got. Bill Belichick.
It don't matter who he got. It don't matter who he got. I promise you, they're not gonna be sweet, bro. The Dolphins have a lot to prove.
They got an offensive mind coach. They got an offensive mind head coach. Now he came from the San Francisco 49ers system, so the offense and the points will pick up. Now Flores was a defensive guy. The guy they got now from 49ers, offensive mindset, offensive juggernaut.
All I want to see though is let's see if he really throwing the ball downfield.
Rocket power.
I want to see what Tua really like.
Let's see the rocket.
He got two guys.
I don't want to see slants, drags, and smokes.
Throw the deep ball.
That's what they were giving Jalen Waddle all year. He had all them catches, but he had barely any yards. He had all them catches.
He doing them 5 yard
routes,
5 yard in and out.
Let's see
and flare routes. Well, he doing the little wheel. He ain't doing nothing big. That's what I want you to know.
Throw the ball downfield.
Tyreek Hill. He really crazy for leaving Patrick Mahomes. That was the best thing he could have ever had, and he just ruined it. Cause now he gonna really see what Tua like. I'm telling you, bro. Tua is gonna fold, and when it fold under your eyes, I can't wait to see the look on your face while you got that goatee, dog. Ooh, I can't wait.
And look,
and guess what else? Guess what else? You ain't going to your barber. You going to mine.
I was just gonna say. You want me to go to your barber too?
You doggone right. You coming to mine.
But that's the wage thing. So I said you gotta add a part.
You doggone right.
But look,
shoot.
I ain't gonna. I want you to go to my barber. You gonna go to my barber? Go to my barber with the face. We gonna do. You want to do it like that? You like this? We like this?
Hey, the deal already been made.
But we already like this, so I can't do that though.
Well, your barber might mess you up, man.
Nah, my barber ain't gonna mess me up. So what we gonna do? We gonna add the waivers. We gotta go to each of the barbers.
What we gonna do, man?
We gonna add each of the barbers.
I can't trust that, man. I got the best barber in the jack, dog. I got the best barber in the jack, man. I can't do that one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man.
But yeah, after the break, we're gonna move to the NFC and talk about the Eagles and the Cowboys.
Socrates Garrett, ENT.com. is a diversified firm specializing in recycled aggregates and crushed concrete. SocratesGarrettENT.com's recycled materials provide the construction industry with significant economic and environmental benefits by recycling clean concrete rubble into MDOT grade rock materials. Recycled aggregates and crushed concrete can be applied to driveways, road construction, bank protection, parking lots, general bulk fills, and more. By using SocratesGarrettENT.com's crushed concrete products, anyone from homeowners to general contractors can help reduce landfilled concrete waste, conserve natural resources, and gain significant economic savings on materials and disposal costs. For more information, please call 601-896-0084 or visit us online at SocratesGarrettENT.com.
Advertise on WeBelieve.global, a brand new digital media platform. Share your brand with our audience on our many global live stream TV broadcasts and over the radio. For more info, visit WeBelieve.global or call 800-492-5186, option 1.
Welcome back, everyone. Moving to the NFC side of things with the NFL. Many NFL prediction websites now have the Philadelphia Eagles winning the NFC East over the Dallas Cowboys. The Eagles have added many additions such as young receiver A.J. Brown to pair with Devontae Smith. I want to ask you guys, do you think that the Eagles will overtake the Dallas Cowboys in the division of the NFC East?
Honestly, man, I was tossing and turning because honestly, to just be truthful with you, I really don't know, man. The Cowboys and Eagles, if you ask me, they got everything they need. No, serious. The Eagles and the Cowboys, they basically have everything they need. Yeah. And with the Eagles, I'm not going to talk about the Cowboys. With the Eagles, that defense was lacking a little bit, so they went and picked up 2 DBs, and then in the draft, they went and got the best D lineman in the draft, Jordan Davis out of Georgia. They just went and picked him up. So now you got him and Fletcher Cox down there. That front line in the trenches.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And they got my boy Darius Slay at DB.
And I'm not talking about Darius Slay.
Pro Bowler.
They went and
Pro Bowler.
Like I just said,
Pro Bowler.
They just went and picked up 2 DBs because I guess Darius Slay, he can't hold on his own. So, but They adding people to defense, and then you went and pick up A.J. Brown, which I guess it was good for him. I mean, he had done Devontae Smith, and if I'm just being totally honest, if Devontae Smith just put on a little bit more weight, he'll be better than A.J. Brown already.
Yes,
Are you kidding?
yes,
No.
yes.
Devontae Smith.
No. I'm not gonna let you say that, Bill. I'm not gonna let you say that.
Yes, I like
Devontae
Smith.
No.
His weight. Only problem is weight.
No, sorry, Bob. No, sorry, Bob. I'm not gonna let you say that.
But that's not even the Achilles heel. You know what I'm saying? The Achilles heel for this team is Jalen Hurts.
You darn right it is.
Jalen Hurts. Once again, like we just talked in the last segment, this is a make or break. This is a make or break season for him. I want y'all to know.
Hey, Gardner Minshew, you gonna do it if they bitch him?
Somebody, the Eagles were actually talking about drafting the quarterback.
They're gonna draft another quarterback.
Regardless of what happened,
they went to the playoffs last year. They went to the playoffs last year.
Hold on, I got something for you. So Jalen Hurts, he was a little consistent during the regular season,
right?
But then, man, it's crazy how these Alabama quarterbacks or Oklahoma quarterbacks, whatever you want to call it. I've seen both now.
Right.
Where these guys under the big lights, where it's big and bright, playing against an LSU team. LSU 2019, Oklahoma versus LSU. Woo. I want you to know, my God, he folded. And I see it every time.
What he do at Alabama when he play? Beat y'all butts again. Come on with all that talk.
But then,
they only beat y'all. LSU only beat them one time.
But then,
come on.
He beat LSU, right?
Yeah. Twice.
But then he went to the national championship against Georgia and got put out at halftime. Oh my God, who be getting put out at halftime?
Because Nick Saban that guy. Nick Saban that guy.
Who else get put out at halftime? Tua T. So now I'm talking about two guys that are just alike. They're just alike.
You're right.
And the thing about Hurts is he can't read plays. He's just out there lost. He's lost. When he in the playoffs, no, he had his worst football. He did his worst football in the playoffs against the Buccaneers. He played his worst football ever. So that tells me that if we make it to the playoffs and he's going against a legit team, I'm talking about all around offense and defense.
Right.
He can't get it done. He gonna fold under pressure, and we're not gonna go nowhere. That's what that tells me. So when you ask me, do I think the Eagles are going to overtake the Cowboys? No, I don't think that. I think, honestly, it's tit for tat. It could be the Eagles or it could be the Cowboys. Who knows? Who else in the division? It could be the Commanders.
Yeah.
It could be the Commanders. Literally, that whole division is up for grabs. That's my take.
Damn. Oh, my gosh. The Steelers play the Eagles this year.
What do you want to do? Money good.
Hey, the week after they play the Dolphins.
Money is good.
What do you want to do?
What's up? I'm here.
We locked in.
We locked in.
We locked in.
Money good.
We locked in.
Vegas a game.
Oh my! I just love this schedule right now. They gotta play both Alabama boys.
And we know all about them, and they not. We not worried.
And look. When they go to Grand Theft Auto, they gotta go to Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
The Miami Vice. They gotta go to Benjamin Franklin. They gotta go up. They gotta go to Philadelphia. Philly.
We good on
Hey, at home. Hey,
that's why I want
they going Rocky Balboa. They going to Philly and go take an L. And go take an L.
We win on the road.
Go take an L both weeks. Both weeks.
It sounds so good. Ooh, it sounds good.
Hey, we might can rebuttal because I might not want that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
So, oh no, sir.
So,
Yeah,
no.
devil or nothing. If they do both,
Devil or nothing.
If I already know I'm winning that. I'm not changing nothing up. No, the regular wager for that Eagles game, and you know what I'm talking about. Money good. You know what I'm talking about. We ain't got nothing.
You talking about Huncho?
Huncho?
What you talking about?
It's more than a Huncho. What you mean?
What you mean?
120. What you talking about? Huh?
Say less.
Yeah, you know what's going on.
Or double or nothing. If they lose again, let him grow and twist his hair, man.
No, we ain't doing that. I ain't doing that no more. Hey, but anyway, you funny for that. Let me see if they play the Saints or somebody, man. Because you bull crap.
Don't make that bet against the Saints now. Don't do that.
See, they play the
Please
Saints.
don't. Because we owe Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, he got right with the Saints.
Okay, but
His first game started. We
To
didn't.
the topic,
we
man.
clearly didn't game plan for him running.
I say I'm gonna see the Dolphins play the Saints. But anyway, man, Jalen Hurts, of course they're gonna win a division. I like Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott only with the Cowboys, but they messed up with trading Cooper. It was just like his right hand man.
I agree.
Now all the favors on Lamb, but that's another story. I don't want to talk about the Cowgirls. But Dak Prescott gonna hold her down.
No, he not.
He gonna hold her down. But this is Jalen Hurts' money year. You know what I'm saying? It's money year.
Make a break. Just like
Hey.
Tua.
yeah, it's make a break.
Hey.
You either getting paid or you sitting on the bench. No, you I'm not sitting on the bench. Actually on the sideline with the headphones doing.
I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about. Everybody say it's about Jalen Hurts' accuracy. But he got two guys that's gonna get that ball, and AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, and they got a good tight end, bro. And he got a running back that likes to catch and run the ball. So he got weapons, and if they ain't open, he gonna run. Jalen Hurts, I'm not questioning him. He in a scrubby division in the NFC East. He ain't got to worry about the Giants. He don't have to worry about the Commanders. Who they quarterback? Carson Wentz. I don't got no faith in Carson Wentz.
You sleep.
I like Carson Wentz over.
It's a revenge tour.
I like Carson Wentz over Jalen Hurts.
He got to see him twice.
He's better than Jalen Hurts. Carson Wentz is better than Jalen Hurts. You got it from me now.
And no, you sleep. The only thing that the Giants was really missing was a quarterback.
The Commanders, you mean? Fitzpatrick headed out. He was just hurt.
Oh no, the Commanders. Yeah,
he was just hurt.
No, the Commanders gonna be straight.
What you always say?
I like the Commanders to win the division.
What do Phil always say? When you talk about Tannehill, he gonna turn the ball over. Carson Wentz gonna turn the ball over, and you know this. He gonna get injured. God forbid. You know this.
The same way, except he don't get injured. He turns the ball over.
I'm not worried about it. He don't really turn the ball like that.
He turns the ball over.
Just let him keep going.
they got an up and down mid average schedule. So you got guys, like I said, he been training with my boy AJ Brown the whole entire summer. He been wanting this. They always work out together. And Devontae Smith, man, he don't say much, but when he on that field, he make plays. And like I said, the defense kind of old. The defense kind of old, but Fletcher Cox never questioned him.
The defense is kind of old though.
I'm never.
No, it is.
And look,
old. Guys like Darius Slay still.
I don't question Darius Slay. He's a Pro Bowler. Go look it up. Pro Bowler.
He's like
it's because there's not that many corners.
But he's still like the 7th best corner in the NFC.
Man, bump all that. And my guy from Georgia, he gonna come in like Chris Young coming out the gate running things. Rookie of the year might be on defense. So I don't want to hear all this. Worry about the Cowboys, maybe worry about the Commanders. It's Eagles division. They're gonna own that division. They won the division last year. They're gonna win again this year. Simple as that. It's not too much to say. Simple as that.
Okay, real quick on who gonna win the division. The easiest answer to say would be it's up for grabs. That's the easiest answer. But I want to hold my feet to the fire and stand on it. So I'm picking the Commanders to win the division. I don't like the Cowboys and I don't like the Eagles. The reason why is because of the quarterbacks. Dak Prescott, we all know he's never been that guy.
Y'all opinion.
Jalen Hurts, definitely not that guy.
Y'all opinion.
No, he's not that guy.
Y'all opinion. So you wouldn't like that Oklahoma?
Huh? Who? Oklahoma, all their quarterbacks have crazy numbers. That's how they do. But when they get in the league, what happens?
In the college football player, what happens then when it's like
It's funny though, because Baker Mayfield on his second team, Kyler Murray stunk it up in the playoffs. Jalen Hurts stunk it up in the playoffs.
They stuck it.
Oklahoma finest.
Talk to me. I
was gonna say Sam Bradford, but he's not in the league.
They getting these big numbers during the regular season when they playing these.
Right.
Sorry, school. Sorry.
I mean, he in the Big 12, but they going to the SEC. They going to that fire. What you say? We gonna see. We gonna see.
Well, no, forget the SEC college. We talking about here now.
NFL.
The league. We talking about the league.
NFC division.
And this is what I gotta say though. Jalen Hurts, I'm sorry, he's just not that guy. I'm not gonna talk about AJ Brown. I don't like AJ Brown. I don't think as far as him, I just don't think that he's just that guy.
He talk a lot of smack, but he backs it up.
We know why he got him, because him and Jalen Hurts, they boys. That's just really what it was. And I don't think Devontae Smith is gonna stay as an Eagle his whole career. I don't see him being an Eagle his whole career.
He don't like his quarterback.
This is what I said though. We'll go ahead start off with Jalen Hurts, who he is. In the playoffs, Jalen Hurts, he went 5 for 21 on throws down the field when he played the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with an interception.
Wow.
If you go back in that game, you will see Devontae Smith was extremely angry multiple times down in that game. The ball was not getting to him. Jalen Hurts was not getting it to him, not getting the job done. Overthrowing, underthrowing, throwing off his back foot under pressure, throwing dumb interceptions.
He's just stinking it up.
Just stinking it up. I'm talking about stinking it up.
That's your boy.
But as far as who Jalen Hurts is, though, he cannot throw. Last time we talked about Kyler Murray. He can throw the ball basically pretty well. But like I always say though, the quarterbacks that rely mostly on their legs, which Jalen Hurts, his success is really 70-80% on legs. Man. That's really him. 70-80% on legs.
He's running.
He's running.
He's getting like 80 yards a game.
He's 70-80%
He don't have little legs. Like Cowboys. But, he will get the job done. Okay.
Anyway, whatever. We not talking about them. We talking about Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts. He likes to run the football. He's not a great thrower, accurate thrower.
He's average.
He's not accurate.
He's average.
He became the first player ever to have a 10% jump in completion percentage. But do you know the reason why? It was because his rookie year he had 50%, and this year he had 61%. 61 ain't good. That's not good in the NFL.
That ain't good.
That is not good. That's sorry. That gets you sitting down. That's called backup. That's what that called. That's called backup. He's 38 out of 40. He ranked 38 out of 44 QBs in completion percentage since he's been in the league.
It's improving, man.
38. Yeah, he improving. 26 out of 31 with that 61% completion. He was 26 out of 31 this year, though. 26 out of 31 quarterbacks.
Numbers.
He was 26.
Strength in numbers and few. It's rising to the top.
The quarterbacks he was in front of was Baker Mayfield, who laced acknowledges a bust. Sam Darnold, who laced acknowledges a bust. Justin Fields, who was a rookie. Trevor Lawrence, rookie. Zach Wilson, rookie. Those are the only guys that he's throwing more accurately than. Those are the only guys. So right now, what that speaks to me, back up. That's what that speaks to me. He was 1-7. I hate that that was us. He beat the Saints his first game. His first game. We had Taysom Hill playing a quarterback, and for some odd reason, the first half we didn't game plan by giving him QB contain. You look back at that game, second half. None of that was going on second half.
He was running the ball. None of that was going on second half. He was not throwing the ball.
He wasn't throwing the ball. He was running the ball. It was second half, they didn't score. They only had a field goal. We completely tanked. We just couldn't score.
I enjoyed watching that game. I enjoyed watching the Eagles beating them dang Saints.
But look. After he won that game, he is now 1-7 against playoff teams that went to the playoffs. He's 1-7. So what that tell me? He can't beat teams that are good.
He got the team to the wild card.
He can only beat the NFC least teams. That's all it is.
All it takes is to be on top to go to the playoffs on it.
Yeah,
you gotta go to the playoffs.
You can go to the playoffs every year and get knocked out. And what they say,
he's gonna be
subpar year.
Eagles are a team that's gonna be playing the wild card and get put out first round.
They're ceiling. No, the Eagles ceiling is either wild card or no playoffs. That's to me, wild card, no playoffs. I mean, if they win the division, whoop de doo. But I know. First round, they're out of there.
First round exit.
First round,
I don't see
they're
the Eagles
out of there.
They left up because they're in the division that they're in. And you would think that the Cowboys would just be running the dang.
All I'm gonna say is with this. I said it last time. I'm gonna say it again. The QBs that rely really on their legs, they don't win. I'm sorry. I'm not making this black and white. I'm saying this is the QBs that rely mostly on legs that can't throw the ball downfield or accurately. They don't win.
Pat Mahomes can run if he wants to, though.
But what else can he do? What else can he do? Throw the ball.
But he's that one guy. He's that one guy.
What does Lamar Jackson do?
Run and throw, play action.
Does he win?
Yes.
No.
Are you serious?
He don't win the playoffs.
He's 1-2.
He don't win the playoffs.
That's where it matters. We're not talking about regular season.
I promise you I'm not talking about regular season.
He a Packers guy, though.
Yeah.
That's what they love. Regular season.
He love regular
season.
Regular
season.
You love regular season.
He got a ring, though. He got a ring, though.
He got one.
He got a ring, though.
In 2010.
Against your boys. I ain't gonna go back. I ain't gonna go back and
12
forth.
years ago. Wait, that's 12 years ago.
It was. It's been that long.
Let's be honest.
But he still got one.
It's been 12 years ago.
It's been a decade, dog.
It's been 12 years. Can't keep hinging on that old fruit.
Hey, my guy,
it's right now. It's right.
It ain't right. It's right now. We still sprinkling some water. We still sprinkling some water. It's still growing. It's still growing. It's still growing.
What's growing with?
We still put some water. Pour some water. It's still growing.
The flower can be dead and you still pour water. It ain't gonna grow.
We gotta put it to sunlight. It's gonna brighten. It's gonna brighten up. It's gonna brighten up one day. One of these days, it's gonna brighten up.
But all I'm saying is, though, at the end of the day, Jalen Hurts, he's not gonna get it done. I just don't see it. I see it. I got faith. I got faith in my dog. Root to the Bros. I got faith in him.
I don't have faith in your boy one bit, and I can tell you right now, like you just said, he's 1-7 against playoff teams. We're not talking about teams that barely make it to the playoffs. We're talking about teams that can actually contend for a Super Bowl here. Okay, he's not beating nobody in the NFC.
No,
he can't. Who? He not beating the Packers. He not beating Tampa. He not beating the Rams. He not beating the Saints. I don't even see him beating the Vikings.
Cardinals.
Or the Cardinals. Or the Seahawks. Let's just be honest.
Seahawks, I don't know.
Seahawks, now they lost a couple guys. No, they can't even beat the 49ers.
You got a call? Lord have mercy. How many? I can't even get no headsets. Oh, I do.
Hello?
Yes, I got a call in. I wanted to say that to Larry, whatever his name is, Deon, I wanted to tell him that week 6, I think the Commanders are going to beat Green Bay. And I also would like to agree with Yuan that, yes, quarterbacks who do not use their legs are having a winning season. I also wanted to say that the Steelers are not making a playoff run, and they are not even looking at a winning season this year. They don't have a decent quarterback, and their receivers are piss poor. I just want to let y'all know y'all have an amazing show, and I would like to tell Lace to rock in on the Commanders in Green Bay, since he's betting everybody on the station.
Ooh, hey, I like you, sir.
I like that.
Appreciate it, Daniel. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Daniel.
Hey, shout out to all my people, man. But after the break, we're gonna go into it. HBCU swag topic. You know how we do it. See you after the break.
Mississippi Link is an African American female-owned newspaper with a trusted voice that is highly respected throughout the city, state, and nation. Our motto, keepers of the knowledge for people who speak the truth, since 1993. Link significantly influences the thoughts, attitudes, and buying decisions of its readers. Call us at 601-368-8481 for your advertising needs. If you would like to receive a newspaper in the mail each week, our annual subscription is only $52 per year. That is only $1 per week for you to stay informed regarding many stories that you can only get in the Mississippi Link. Sign up today at themississippilink.com and click on Home Delivery.
Welcome back, everyone. You know how we do it. HBCU swag topic in the show, how we do it every time, guys. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. The swag has become very comparable in having tough opponents this upcoming season. With all these swag powerhouse schools this year, one can only think how there will be many big games moving forward this football season. So, guys, I want to ask you, which SWAC game do you feel like will be the biggest game this year?
I have a top 5, bro. Because these games going to be make it or break it. Who going to decide who's going to the SWAC championship game, obviously.
Yeah.
And it starts with Jackson State FAMU. Whoever wins that game going to the SWAC championship on their side of the division. And whoever don't, because I don't see neither one of them losing nobody else on their bracket side. Maybe A&M or maybe an underdog team, but that's a make it or break it game. Simple as that. Jackson State versus Grambling. That's when the whole world is going to see what Deon has got, what Coach Prime has, and what Coach Hugh Jackson has. That might be the SWAC Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that can be a potential rematch game in the SWAC championship game.
Yeah.
That's my second take. And third, Jackson State A&M. They got to go back to A&M. No, A&M got to come down here, I think. A&M got to come down here.
Jackson only got 4 home games.
Yeah. They got the A&M come down here. But all right, Coach Minor, that man, he got something up his sleeve now, and I can't leave my boys Alcorn out. It's either we beat Grambling or we going home. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. We don't
think it's gonna come down to that.
Look,
it's not.
Because
I'm sorry, I don't think it's gonna come down to that.
It's either we beat Grambling or we don't. If we don't beat Grambling, we not going to SWAC because we on Manhattan Southern. I'm not worried about Southern. Because we lost to them last year on the call. But that's making the break it. And my last one, everybody loves Jackson State versus Tennessee State, or Jackson State versus Southern game. But that's making the break it. Those are my takes on that games, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. I only got one game.
I got one game too.
I have one game.
We're gonna agree on this one.
And I think this game right here will be the game of the year for all of college football. I feel like it could possibly be that. Because if you really think about it, during that regular season, it's not going to matter because they're both on different sides. But I think they're going to meet again in the SWAC championship.
Oh, man.
It's going to be Grambling versus Jackson State.
They played pay-per-view last year in the SWAC championship.
He's saying that they're gonna see that again.
I
think Grambling not ready yet, man. I think they're not ready yet, man.
Sleep on if you want.
Grambling versus Jackson State, it could be either they're in the regular season or SWAC championship. If we get 2 games, I gotta go to both. It's gonna be that good because we got 2 well-known head coaches, prime time. Everybody in football knows who it is. Then we got Hugh Jackson, who is also a well-known guy around dealing with football. So you got these 2 guys. It's going to be a chess match, and then let's not act like Grambling didn't go pick them some guys up, too. They went and picked them up a couple guys. They got a 5-star O-line that chose Grambling over LSU.
And that's really
That's the thing.
Yeah.
These guys don't realize that
that's where the game goes.
Jackson State is not the only school that can go grab some 5-stars. They just went and got some big names. That's all it was. Grambling went and got the same thing.
The whole SWAC starting to get 5 stars.
They're getting 5 stars now.
Even Valley.
And the thing about it is, I know Jackson State, they think they're going to do it. And I feel like Grambling can push it out. But if they play in a regular season game, I'm going to give it to Jackson State. And I'm going to say they're going to win by 3. I got Jackson.
We gonna wait to give out them predictions. We gonna wait. You know, for me, I'm gonna wait. I gotta see. I gotta see as the season progresses and watch a couple.
I want to see. I want to see if Shedeur gonna have a sophomore slump. I want to see if he gonna have one.
I don't think that's.
Don't let me get started on him. I can say a lot about
you
him.
hard on him.
Go ahead.
All I'm gonna say is.
Because he the franchise now.
Playing like they
no.
He the franchise.
If that O line don't get beefed up, which Prime Time talked about,
Yeah,
that's why he said that they're not ready to play these D1 schools because
The LSUs,
they got to get beat.
the Bama.
They got to get beefed up on the O line. I want you to know right now, if that O line is not up to par, we're gonna see Shedeur fold. He's gonna fold, and Shedeur has everything. He literally has everything. Defense stacked.
I still got questions on the run game.
That probably be the only position.
I'm gonna be real.
The running back, the only position though.
I got one. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna say it because I don't think nobody else goes. You did it on a couple of shows.
Mm-hmm.
We already know one side of the DB is locked up. I'm gonna give it to Travis Hunter, but the other side is gonna be suspect. It's gonna be suspect because I saw it time and time again with Southern, Alcorn. If you fast pacing and you breaking them DBs down,
Yeah.
you can expose them. Stop me if I'm lying.
You're right.
So, I know Coach Prime is the DB, one of the best DB players of all time.
Arguably
But
the best.
The best of all time. But I saw some suspect moments with them DBs. Let's just be real.
It's the thing.
If you go fast paced on them, they gonna get shucking up.
But the thing is, they were missing a couple guys too. And last year they had a freshman safety with Shiloh. Now, it was Shiloh and a freshman safety. Right. And then, and we just being honest, last year neither corner they had, both corners that they had last year,
they weren't good enough.
I've been saying the secondary was kind of iffy.
Travis Hunter now he's
a man. He got big. He gonna be a man.
One with him.
He gonna be a man. He gonna be a man.
Well,
I got only one precaution for Travis Hunter though. I just hope they don't run him to the ground.
Before he go to the league.
We know he's gonna be playing both sides of the ball. I just hope they don't run him to the ground. They watching on his amount of reps because he probably won't be practicing too much hard.
Because he already had like a foot injury in the summertime.
He's probably not practicing too hard throughout this year though. Because if they be playing on both sides of the ball, you got to try to maintain his body.
Give him a minimum
whole season. But as far as the biggest game, I'm gonna go with Phil, and I think Jackson State Grambling is gonna be.
But don't sleep on FAMU Jackson State game though, man.
There are going to be a lot of big games this year though. I'm not gonna diminish anybody else. Southern Grambling, that's always a big
Southern
game.
Alcorn, always big.
Jackson State and Tennessee State, we all know what that is. The last one. That's gonna be a lot. I think both teams are gonna try to leave it all on the floor. They're gonna try. It's the last one. Got to make it. Somebody remember something. But I just think that Grambling Jackson State game, man. I think it's
gonna be another sellout.
I don't think people not gonna really understand the magnitude of this game until it gets to it.
That game should be prime time.
Hugh Jackson knows his football, X's and O's, and that's why I feel like when it comes to coaching wise though, X's and O's. He has the upper hand, in my opinion, over Deon.
He does.
Now, we can talk about who really running the schemes and all that stuff when it comes to those teams. But I'm not getting all of that. All I'm saying though is this: Hugh, I know for sure he knows his X's and O's. When it comes down to it, he is coached on the highest level. So I think Grambling. A lot of people are sleeping on Grambling. I think Hugh know what he's doing.
They got a quarterback. They got a quarterback that beat the stank out of LSU.
One thing I know is this though: if Hugh is who I think he is, he's really studying film. And those flaws you said about Shedeur, he sees them, and he's going to definitely try to exploit them. I really think that this game is going to be big. Jackson State only has 4 home games, so I think every home game is going to be packed out. It's almost no seats, wall to wall. Grambling will be wall to wall.
I'm gonna be
crowd outside, crowd control.
Man, I'm still holding. They gotta come down to their reservation, man. And I'm telling you, it ain't gonna be nothing nice. I'm holding to my boys.
But
I'm telling you.
And you didn't even mention that game though. But I don't have Jackson Alcorn to be as far as the football aspect.
Yeah, the football
of big
aspect
game.
most definitely is
crowd. That's different, but the football aspect. Hey guys, to the guys I still know out there at Alcorn, man. This is no disrespect. I just do not respectfully. I do not think that Alcorn is going to be competitive like that this year.
I'm not throwing the towel in yet, man. I'm not throwing the towel in yet.
Prove me wrong, please.
I'm not throwing the towel in yet.
Right now, Jackson State, they have the better team.
Of course, but I'm not throwing the towel in. I'm not throwing the towel in.
Jackson State. I'm just talking about.
I'm talking about Alcorn.
I don't see this year being a year that we trying to go to the championship.
It got to be.
We're more so probably trying to see what we. I mean,
we was one game.
For some people, it is. For some people, it is, and I'm gonna get into that later on. But for some people, it is. This is nothing. We're talking about strictly football. Right. For some people, this is. But all I'm saying though, this year to me is really more so what good piece you got, young piece you got, and what can you do building moving forward to make you confident.
We was only one game away
to the Grambling. One game away, but
if we didn't lose to Bethune, if we didn't lose to Bethune, and
I ain't gonna lie to you. Even if it was a field, we all be drunk. But in my honest opinion, it's just still no disrespect. I think even if we would have went there, I don't. Knowing what I know now, I don't think we would have won. I don't think we would have won.
Swag Championship game round 2, Jackson State versus Alcorn.
I think it would have been close. I ain't gonna say blowout.
Well, Jackson State pulled off the first game. They pulled off.
Second half, they pulled off.
That was a luck.
They pulled off second half. Though.
They exploit our DBs. They really exploit our linebackers. Let's just be real. Our linebackers got embarrassed that second half.
No, our corners got embarrassed.
They started.
Bro, Shador was. Bro, they had his weight, number 5.
No, but they was killing it in the slots though. The slots they was getting.
They was exposing our linebackers. They was exposing our linebackers.
They was hitting them out. They were hitting the out routes.
They was killing our linebackers.
There wasn't nothing we could do.
But I think that Grambling Jackson State game. I think this is gonna be the biggest game of the year. I think it's
gonna be a good game.
I know that's gonna be on ESPNU or whatever. It
should be moved to the prime time TV. It should be.
That's gonna be must see TV. It's gonna it's gonna be some stars coming out for that game. I think it's gonna be some stars coming out for that game. Real talk.
And 3 of them right here.
Real Spill will be in the building. We will be.
You know how Alcorn versus Jackson State was no seats. It's not going to be no seats at the vet. You better get there early. You better get there early. You better get there early.
Wall to wall, man.
Early.
Wall to wall.
Wall to
tailgate early. Get to the game early. Go home early. Everything early.
What about the after functions, man?
I don't even want to go because it's going to be early.
You won't see me in no after functions. I'll tell you that much.
That game in October?
Oh, I think that
I think it's in October.
Is that my birthday weekend?
I hope not.
if it's my birthday weekend, we might.
It's gonna be a long.
I said earlier, it's gonna be a long night.
But y'all, you know how we do it. We coming back on Monday. We had to take a little break Monday. We were supposed to be scheduled Monday, but some people, they weren't here on time, so we had to move it to Tuesday.
He was fishing, man. People was going fishing, man.
But we moved it to Tuesday to get my boy Phil in here. We will be back scheduled regularly Monday, moving forward. Next Monday, you will see us. You know how we do it. Real Spill, we are out of here.
Yes, sir.
It's like 5, or just catch us on the podcast. You'll find it a real surprise. Cause it's real spill, real deal. Knock out Holyfield. There's no kill bill. Get real, we really on the field. Blood, sweat, and tears steady spill as we make the real. And no blocking shots. We always hot like Harden with the steel.
Hey, Phil, the marshmallows still gonna swell up, right?
We still talking about these marshmallows?
We still talking about it.
Come on, man. I'm not trying to hear that no more.
We gonna hear about it.
We're not.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, guys, settle down. Let's save it for the show.